Hey everyone, welcome back to Retired Rookie Cigars. My name's Chris, and today I'm looking at a very new cigar. It's one of Sanj Patel newest creations, he and Eladio Díaz. It is the SP1014 Carisma. That's a 6x52 Toro. It's got a nice pigtail cap, closed foot, beautiful Corojo 99 wrapper. I believe that's right. Check my notes. Yes. The makeup of the cigar, the binder is Mexican San Andreas Negro. The fillers are Piloto, Cubano, HVA, Corojo Original, Habano 2020, and some more Corojo 99 on this. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff in this cigar. But I have had a couple of these. Disclaimer, my first couple I had were pretty much straight from the mailbox, with the heat index being over 100 degrees outside. So I had some construction issues, but I'm sure that was because it was so hot. So this one I'm sure is going to do better because I let it set for a few days and acclimate. So I'm going to cut this, light it, and get right into it and check back with you in a few minutes. Okay, this is probably the longest I've smoked before I've come back for a check-in on my reviews. You can see the burn line a little bit off, but not too bad. Construction's been good. The draw is pretty close to perfect. Taking so long because I was, for one, I was considering turning the camera off and just enjoying the cigar because it is a nice cigar, and I just couldn't put my finger on the flavor notes that I was getting. I'm enjoying it, and I've always talked in general flavor note terms, kind of broad, because that's where my palate is right now. I can pick up basic flavor notes, and that's about it. But definitely a sweetness. Sanj refers to a sugar cane sweetness. I'm not sure I know what a sugar cane tastes like, so I can't call it that. Like a creaminess through the retro with a sweetness, I guess like a sweet cream. And there's been a woods component the whole way through, along with some of that sweetness. And not a flavor note, but a sensation. It would be like a tingle on the tongue from the Corojo, which that happens with me on all Corojos. So I'm not sure if it happens to anyone else or not, but it does with me. So I've got that going on so far. Really nice smoke. I want to continue smoking into it, see what changes it gets, see what I can pick up on more. Like I said, very enjoyable. I almost put it down and shut the camera off just to enjoy it. But this is my last one, so I wanted to review it. So I'll check back in a few minutes with you and let you know what's going on. Alright, so you can see here, we're about halfway through. That burn has gotten off right there, but as with a good constructed cigar, it's starting to correct itself. See how the burn's coming in closer together, and it's gonna come up underneath that little finger sticking out, even back out. Just sign of good construction. If you ever get a burn like that, give it some time. If it's a good constructed cigar, it'll likely correct itself. Great experience so far. The flavors, the only changes, there's sort of a musty oak, and I hesitate saying musty because it has a negative meaning sometimes. It's not a negative flavor note, but musty oak's my best description I can come up with. But that is still there with that sweetness, the creaminess, the tingle on the tongue has ramped up a little bit. It's not spice or pepper, it's just a little tingle on the tongue, just to remind me I'm smoking Corojo. I guess that's what that is. The retro, I tell you, the sweetness in the retro, I'm going to call it like a fruity sweetness to me, and I use that for the Entre description, but it's not the same sweetness as the Entre. It's fruity sweetness, but different to me. And I'm sorry I can't describe it in more detail. Like I said, I look at a flavor wheel, I get the basics, and I do my best on that. But regardless of all that, it's an enjoyable cigar. That's the main thing. I'm going to have to give me some more because this is my last one. I smoked 3, gave 2 away. I had a 5-pack. So I'm going to smoke it on down to the end, get some final thoughts to you. Anything I might have forgotten along the way, I'll try to fill that in there. And we'll see you back in a few minutes. Here we are at the end here of this Carisma. One word summary, unique. Much like the Entre, doesn't taste like the Entre, but it's unique. Highly recommend you try this cigar. Well constructed. This was made at Eladio Díaz factory in the Dominican. Flavor notes at the end here, mostly oak and wood forward on the palate. The tingle has died down from the Corojo. The sweetness is still there in the retrohale. Not as prominent, but it is still there. The flavor notes were subtle throughout. Fairly mild cigar to me, but a very nice experience. Really enjoyed it. So scoring on this for construction, 9 out of 10. For flavor notes, I'll give it 8.5 out of 10. Value at 10 or 11 bucks a stick, 8.5 out of 10. Highly recommend you pick this one up, give it a try. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below, let me know if you had this one or not. And again, highly recommend picking it up, give it a try. Thanks for joining me and watching, and I'll see you next time.